Greetings, aviators. This is Phoenix 114 signing on. All right. Well, this will be my second video ever. And today we are in DCS World again. In Heatblur, we will be in the Heatblur F-14B, and we will be starting Operation Cage the Bear campaign with the supercarrier model. All right. So today's mission is titled Vampire North. I am flying for the United States Navy, and my task will be Combat Air Patrol. That's what CAP means. My flight will be 2 F-14Bs, me and a wingman. My allied flight today is an E-2D Hawkeye, a radar warning aircraft, and AWACS, as they're also called. They kind of oversee the whole mission. SH-60B, that's a Seahawk helicopter. I'll point that out once we're on the flight deck. Those are kind of like anti-submarine rescue helicopters. F-14Bs, 8 of them, which I'm assuming will be in a mix of 4 different flights. KC-135 Stratotanker and S-3B tankers, 2 of them. So these are going to be my tanking for this mission, if I require a tanker, which I don't know. Today might be just an intercept mission. But let's get right into it. Alright, the situation. Red 4, which is the enemy, these guys. I'm blue, they're red. Red 4 invaders have crossed the Georgian borders in an attempt to annex the ex-Soviet state. Determined to prevent further Red 4 aggression, NATO takes exceptional action. In breach of an international convention, a U.S. carrier strike group transits the Bosphorus Straits and enters the Black Sea. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. Red 4 promises immediate retaliation for this breach of an international treaty. Carrier air wings are placed on high alert. Send them. Little time passes before the carrier strike group detects search radar to the north. Execution. An unknown bandit group has been detected to the north. Carrier air wing fighter groups are to scramble and intercept, identify and monitor the bandit group. Should we detect any hostile action, we may engage. Until then, hold fire. Alright. So as you can see, I've switched it to the next page. This is the home carrier right here. This will be my flight, or any other Tomcat flights for that matter. Here's the bandit group that they've detected on the search radar, as you can see, to the north. Coming from this big piece of land right here in the Caucasus. Then this is my flight. We will intercept the bandit group and hopefully escort them back into their own friendly territory. Alright, the tasking for today, meaning the assignments. Uzi 1, flight of 2 F-14Bs, including the player, me, will take off and intercept the bandit group. So this is my flight. Allied flights, Uzi 2, 3, and 4 F-14Bs will scramble to assist if required. Focus, that's the E-2D AWACS that will command the mission. Remember the big plane with the radar dish on top I was telling you about earlier? We'll probably see one on the flight deck, I'll point that out. Arco and Shell, 2 S-3B tankers, will be on station for refueling if required. Arco, TACAN is 39 X-ray, Shell, TACAN is 40 X-ray. Their radio channels will be 264000, their radio preset 3. Okay, so Arco and Shell, why are they called that? Well, as you can see, each flight that will be taking place on this mission has what's called a call sign. No, not the call sign like Maverick or Goose or, from Top Gun or anything like that. A call sign like a flight call sign. That will be the name of their flight. Helps keep order when you're looking at all the aircraft that you have sent out from the carrier. Arco and Shell are the 2 different tankers. Arco being one of them and Shell being the other. And the TCN here stands for TACAN. And these little codes, 39X and 40X, are the frequency that we will use for what's called TACAN. TACAN is pretty much these planes send out a beacon, and with these codes that only my side knows, not the enemy, I'll be able to track their position and fly to them so that I can go and refuel. And if I need to communicate with them, this will of course be the radio, and it's already set on radio preset 3. Alright, Texaco, 1 KC-135 Stratotanker. Those are like the big Air Force tankers with the 4 engines, looks like a civilian plane painted gray, with the big boom in the back, although Navy uses the other tanking system. Their TACAN code is 41 X-ray, so it's 39, 40, and 41 for tankers. Also same radio preset, 264. this tanker will be operating on station east of the carrier group. Okay. All right. Enough of that. Admin. Takeoff and landing will be from the carrier, CVN 72. Pretty much the assigned number and type of carrier. Their TACAN will be 72 X-ray. So let's say they're not on their scheduled route where my mission would place me and I can't find them. I'll punch in that TACAN code, or I'll call them on the radio and ask them what heading I should fly to make it to the carrier group. Their channel will be 265, radio preset 4. Alright, Uzi, that's me, will launch from Cats 1 and 2. There's no available divert field due to proximity of Red 4 threats. Divert field, that's pretty much when you're over the AO and you can't make it back out to sea because you're so low on fuel, you can't make it to the tanker, so you need somewhere to land, like an emergency landing spot, but inland. But since there's so much let me move the page. Yeah. Since there's so much enemy activity here, there is no available friendly divert field. So we run out of fuel, we divert into the sea, World War II style. Alright. Threats. This is what this page is about. Primary threats to the carrier strike group are ASM capable Red 4 attack craft, including Tu-142, Tu-22, and Su-24 aircraft. That's the name of the aircraft, not like the word name, but the number name. It is imperative that these craft do not threaten our carrier. So these, what was that? These will be in this bandit group right here. These aircraft are the ones speculated to be in the group detected to the north. Aerial threats detected in the AO include MiG-21, MiG-23, and MiG-25 interceptor craft. They have limited range, but do not underestimate their capability. So these are the fighters that might be in the area. So here on the map, they have them outlined where they might be coming from or where they might be. We have MiG-23s up here in the far north, MiG-21s a little bit more south of the MiG-23s, and MiG-25s to the northeast. These really shouldn't pose a threat. I don't believe I'll be going that far inland, especially since of these missiles. But more on that. Let's keep reading. Red 4 have established a capable air defense system in the AO. We have detected SA-2, SA-3, and SA-10 sites, are on high-value targets as well as mobile SA-6 and SA-11 brigades. Significant man-pads and AAA threats are expected on shore. Keep clear of Red 4 AD-EZ during this mission. What that's telling me is that you see these big circles and it says SA-10, SA-10, SA-2, SA-3, SA-2, SA-2. Those are the different missile kind of batteries that might be used against us in this mission. So as you can see, as they said in the briefing, they have SA-2s and an SA-3 site on shore. That was again the reason why I was stating that I might not be going that far inland. The bandit group, by the time I intercept it, might be around here or here even. So even if I escort these guys home, I won't go farther than this. So then again, won't be really engaging these guys today. It'll be more on bomber action versus fighter on fighter. But yeah, that's even says here, the CSG, the carrier strike group, under threat from unknown bandit group, possibly Tu-142, Tu-22, or Su-24 attack craft, supported by MiG-21, MiG-23, and MiG-25 fighters. Multiple SA-2, SA-3, and SA-10 sites identified. Okay, so I might have to deal with these if they're escorting the bombers, but so far it doesn't look like they'll be escorting them. It just looks like they'll be defending the shore. Alright, our objective. Overall objective for my flight. Intercept and monitor the bandit group to the north. Defend the fleet. ROE is to hold fire unless fired upon or ordered to engage. Return safely to the carrier when permitted to return to base. Alright, and then, okay. Communications, call signs, and beacons. Beacons being the TACAN, call signs, what I described earlier, and then communications. My flight will be on frequency 12400, AOX will be on 22500, the tankers, the S3Bs and the KC-135 will be on 26400, and the carrier will be on 26500. The call signs, Uzi, that's me, our mission is Barcap, Chevy is to escort, Focus is to be the AWACS. Arco and Shell are our tankers. So these are the different aircraft I'll talk about, and these will be the tankers, AWACS, the escorts, and Barcat. Beacons: Carrier, TACAN 72 X-ray, Arco West, TACAN 39 X-ray, Shell to the east, TACAN 40 X-ray. Alright, looks like we've gone over the whole mission briefing. Let's jump into plane. Alright, so here we are on CVN 72. We already have two F-14Bs ready, started up, and heading over to the catapults. We have an F-18 right here that's cold. Also, excuse the grayness of this all, it's still loading in. We have our wingman right here, looks like he's all started up. And that is an S3B. That is one of the two tankers that we might have to use for this mission. There we go. Everything's loading in. Alright, they all get on one knee. Shooter checks them all off. They all put their thumbs up. He shoots. There they go. Alright, let's not keep our wingmen waiting. First thing I'm going to do, turn on the pilot oxygen, arm my ejection seats, arm my ejection seats. Okay, and then I'm going to connect ground power and ground air supply. Radio. Oh shoot. Oh, the mighty Tomcat.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Radio.
Copy. Chief, connect ground air supply. Ground power is now on. Copy. Ground air supply is now connected.
Alright, so we're all connected here. So, next thing I'm going to do is talk to my Rio.
Okay.
And tell them we're going to start up.
ICS comm check.
Keep loud and clear, buddy.
Okay.
Those are the same catapults we'll be using.
Closing canopy. Check. Alright, ready to start.
Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to start cranking our right engine. And this doesn't take that much. Once it gets to 2 notches or about 20 RPMs, we're going to put it in idle. So, and that sound confirms that the engine is starting up. What this pretty much does is it feeds the engine more fuel and it allows it to spool up. Spooling up is the same as revving up, pretty much. Alright, right engine spooled up. Now we're going to crank the left engine. Okay, it's about 25 RPMs. Okay, put it into idle. You can even see there's a little line on each side to where the engine can go into idle. In most aircraft like the F-18, you have what's called an APU, which substitutes ground power and ground air supply. So wherever it's at, it can start up by itself without assistance from any external source. The Tomcat, however, wasn't built with that in mind. and it's better practice to start up both engines. Whereas in an airplane like that, you would start up the right engine, get most of your systems going, and then start up the left. But I digress. We're not flying the F-18 today. Turn on my stability augmentation here. Turn on my VDI, my HUD, and my HSD. VDI, HSD, HUD. Turn on my early warning receiver, my RWR. Set air source to both engines. Alright, now we're gonna communicate to Jester and tell him to make INS go fine. This is kind of the INS is the inertial navigation system, and there's different ways you can set it, like minimum weapons launch, just minimum, or fine. I always like to set it to fine. That way I can know precisely where I am and get better weapon solutions, but I digress. Next we're going to turn off ground power and ground air supply. Radio.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
Radio.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
Okay, should be off by now. Next what I'm going to do is set my radar altimeter here to 600 feet. Just a little shy. Just about 600 feet. Okay. Turn on my standby ADI. Just basic instruments. Set my ammunition. I should have 690 rounds, but just to give myself a cushion, I'm gonna set it to 660. Next, I'm gonna come down here. Set this to both. Set my TAC end to transmit receive. Thank you. And set this to manual. Now we just wait on my Rio. Looks like he has it set for the most part.
Alright, ready to taxi.
Copy that, Jester. Thank you very much. Radio. Radio. Let's turn off, or let's take out the wheel chocks.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Okay, they should be removed. Now I'm going to slowly idle up here. Engage nose wheel steering. The briefing had us going to Cats 1 and 2. So I'll head over to Cat 1. That right there is the E2D with the radar dish on top and the two engines, the two prop engines. That is the AWACS. That will be giving us a bird's eye view of the battlefield today. Alright, so he's telling me to spread my wings, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to risk hitting the F-18. I'll do that once I'm nice and lined up here. He's telling me to come straight. Okay, now he's telling me to come left. Oh, and hold. Not exactly lined up, but I'm sure they'll fix me. Okay, let's set this to forward. Okay, wings should be coming out now. Wings are coming out. Near the aircraft. Now, if you heard, it said Uzi focus. Now that is the E2D that's already airborne, and he's talking to my flight, even though we're not off the deck yet. Okay, start spooling up a little bit so I can get the aircraft in tension. Okay, we're set. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the flaps. Okay, we're set. Do a quick washout of all the controls. Alright. Everything feels good. My wingman's waiting up for me, so I'll go ahead and start spooling up. Give him the salute. Salute.
Nails, 8 o'clock.
Bring it out, burner. Put the wings in manual wing sweep. 50 sets.
Uzi 1, this is Focus. Regroup and turn 340. Bandit Group 120 miles out. Intercept and monitor.
There's a friendly 2-ship, bra, 330, 40 miles.
Copy that,
Angels
Focus.
20.
Copy that, Jester. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm orbiting here. Probably not high enough. I'm just waiting up for my wingman to take off, then we turn 340. Alright, as you can see, my wingman's there on the catapult. Rolling. Okay, so he should be taking off. Let's see. There he goes. And he's up and away. Alright, I'm gonna turn back so he can form up on me. I am flight leader in this mission. Copy that too. Alright, I see him. He's climbing. I'm gonna go ahead and put the HUD into cruise mode.
Looks like Nails, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. It's our wingman, Jester. Alright, so Focus told us to regroup and turn 340. That's where our first waypoint is as well. If you can see it on the little
Friendly,
carrot.
bra, 360, 59 miles. Correction, 41 miles. Angels 12.
You can see it on the little notch right there. That's our... See? We're perfectly aligned. 82 miles till waypoint 1. I'm just gonna check to see if my wingman's back there. Oh, I see him. He's down there. Well, he's with us. I'm gonna put us about 16,000 feet to intercept these guys. Alright, let me see if I can ID these guys visually. Let me go ahead and start to lower the nose because we are currently above them. They might be in this cloud coverage here. I'm gonna ask Jester to get it locked.
Roger. I have a lock. Target, 21 miles.
Okay, they're up here.
That's a bear.
Oh, a bear. Yeah, that's definitely a long-range bomber. Yeah, I can't see him. He's in the cloud coverage.
Target, 14 miles.
Thank you, Chester.
Uzi 1, Focus. You're approaching the bandits. Identify and escort them out of the airspace. Scrambling additional fighters to you now.
Copy that, Focus. Alright. I'm gonna turn on Sidewinder Cool. Here, I'll even let you listen to it. I got eyes on the bear. That's the Sidewinder spooling up. Now, mine sound a little weird because I have the AIM-152 mod installed for the Tomcat.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 360.
Okay, well, I see 3 black,
11 o'clock low. 11 o'clock.
3 black dots. Okay, there's the bear. Go ahead and
8 o'clock low. 3 o'clock low. Looking like 310. 11 o'clock low. Coming up on 280.
shoot. I think I lost
12
that
o'clock low. 8 o'clock.
bear. Where'd he go?
2 o'clock low.
Ah, crap. You're kidding me.
8 o'clock. Passing 310.
Valley Bandit, 11 o'clock.
Come on, radar. Come on.
Valley Bandit, 8 o'clock.
Not able.
Why aren't you able?
SU-24. 4 o'clock low. Coming left.
Let me see. If I can type
SU-24. 7 o'clock. Coming right. TU-142. 11 o'clock. Sensor. 8 o'clock low.
All
Okay, there's
fighters
350.
focus. Bandits turning hot on the carrier. Intercept
Okay.
and take them out.
All right, we're going in. Master Armand, where is he?
We took a hit.
Oh, shoot.
The right wing is damaged. Sensor. 5 o'clock.
He wants to fight, doesn't he?
Sensor. 2 o'clock. Sensor. 2 o'clock.
Yeah, this guy can't dogfight. Just got a lucky shot on me.
SU-24. 6 o'clock. Closing.
He's going into the clouds.
Sensor. 4 o'clock. Sensor. 12 o'clock high. We're heavily damaged. Sensor. 12 o'clock. Closing. Sensor. 12 o'clock low. SU-24. 10 o'clock. Sensor. 8 o'clock. Closing.
Alright, I'm gonna gun kill this guy.
SU-24. 7 o'clock high.
Hit. Alright, they bailed out. Splash 1.
Bandit is going down. SU-24. 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
6 o'clock. Sensor. 5 o'clock.
fine. Okay. Is that 2 of them or is one of them my wingman? I can't tell. Oh wait, no, those are parachutes. Oh, well, we'll buzz them anyway. Now, where is that fencer? Crap. Where are they? Dang it. Dang it.
Defending Bandit at Ball 206, 440.
I can't do that.
Why not?
445.
Friendly. Tomcat. 11 o'clock. 7 miles. Unable, man.
Splash Bandit at Bullseye 204, 445.
I think they got the rest of them.
OC2 engaging Bandit at
Those are parachutes.
440 at 4.
Well, right wing's damaged. Heavily damaged. Engines are fine. Okay.
440 at 5,000.
Unable.
OC2
Why not?
at Bull 201, 440 at 7,000, 2,000.
Whoa, wait, what was that? Was that a missile trail or is that his...
Bandit at Bull 200, 429 at 22.
Uzi 3, airborne, engaging.
There's still fencers in the area. That's the evidence of one of them.
The bandit is down.
Yeah, I know, that wasn't us.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Why can't I hear the afterburners coming on? Did I lose my afterburners? I think I did. That's a parachute.
Focus 11 Bra 23941 at 500 gold.
Unable.
Okay, those are all friendlies.
Break. New pop-up group to the
Oh
north.
shoot.
Fighters Uzi 4 airborne. Turning to intercept.
Alright, let's go. I don't think I got afterburners. I don't think I have them. Oh shoot, what's that?
You can't do that.
But what's that? Oh, that's a friendly. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a lot of them. Cool, got some prey for my phoenixes. Oh, how fun. Oh, I can already see some contrails behind me. Looks like the cavalry's coming in.
Multiple bandits north. Backfire bombers. All fighters turn north and intercept immediately.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't think I got my afterburners. Alright, let's tell them to punch off those tanks.
Okay, Roger.
I won't be able to get much speed
Pickle tank.
without my afterburners. Time to shed some weight.